edition of Sticks and Stones. I'm your host, Brent Elrod, coming to you from the very warm, cozy confines here at the No Shoes Bar and Grill, deep in the heart of the Republic of Texas. It's hot. It's like 108 today. It was like 108 yesterday, 108 the day before that. I will be very glad when fall comes to Texas. But I have a wonderful show lined up for you today. I am pairing a Drew Estate Undercrown Shade with Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. I think it's going to be a great matchup, so right after this we are going to pop the cork, cut the stick, and get to toasting. Now, the Drew Estate Shade Grown is it's Nicaraguan origin. La Gran Fabrica is the factory, the Drew Estate factory down in Nicaragua. The filler is Dominican Criollo 98, Nicaraguan Corojo, and Criollo. That's a lot of oils. The binder is Sumatran, and the wrapper is a beautiful Ecuadorian Connecticut leaf. This is a Toro Extra. It is 6 by 52 on the ring gauge. Visually, I mean, it is just a very, very well constructed stick. Those of you that are watching live on Insta, it is a very beautiful stick, very well made. There is minimal but visible veining, and it's very, very minimal. The seams are visible yet tight. It seems to have kind of a slight oil sheen to it, and it's got a double cap. Now on the nose, I get something like maybe a rich barnyard, earth, fresh hay kind of aroma. I do get some light leather notes and just a touch of cedar. Now, let's give it a cut and test out the cold draw. Now in the cold draw, I'm getting some really kind of creamy vanilla notes. Maybe some like pipe tobacco, kind of that real rich tobacco flavor. And I am picking up some hints of fruit, like apples or plums, something along those lines. Now, the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. This is a big one. I don't think I've stepped up quite this far, and I hope I'm man enough for it. This is Jack Daniel's first whiskey, and I apologize for the label. It's what I could get. It is Jack Daniel's first whiskey that's been bottled straight from the barrel. It is a non-age statement, though it's believed to be somewhere in the 4 to 7 year range. It is a whopping 64.35% alcohol by volume. That's 128.7 proof. I will say that again. That is 128.7 proof. I hope you got some hair on your chest for this one. Now, it is aged in new charred oak barrels. The MSRP is somewhere around $65 a bottle, although I did pick up this half-fifth, 375 milliliter, and it was like 30, 35 bucks. So you don't want to step all the way out to the fifth. My friends at Drizly can hook you up with a 375 milliliter bottle. Got some big news with Drizly. But anyway, now let's go ahead and glass some of this up. that's the real deal. That's not a sound effect. All right, not too much because I got to be able to walk away from this crash. Now, those of you watching on Insta, you can just see what a beautiful, beautiful color that is. I mean, it is just a rusty, reddish gold color. It's probably one of the most beautiful whiskeys I've seen in the glass. I mean, it is really beautiful. Now on the nose. Now, while you would expect at 128 plus proof that it would burn the hair out of your nose when you stuck your nose to the glass, that's not so. You get some really heavy notes of like maple syrup, toffee, some bananas, and then there's a little hint of alcohol burn. Not much. Okay, I'm going in. Y'all be ready to dial 911, just in case. That's 128 proof. However, like with the nose, there's some real strong notes in the beginning of like maple sugar and a really nice sweetness. Then there's also some kind of undertones of kind of a woody barrel char. There's also some hints of vanilla and caramel. There's a lot going on in this for it to be 128 proof. There's also, hang on, let me try this again. There's also some notes of like creme brulee, and you know how you that toasty top. They use a torch to toast the top of creme brulee, kind of that kind of flavor, not just the creamy stuff, but that actual top layer. And also maybe some hints of like caramelized banana. I mean, there is a lot going on in this glass. Now the finish is really long. I'm still tasting. It is long and sweet. Sweet seems to be the theme of the day with this spirit. And it's got still some of that really good maple syrup, maple sugary, spicy wood kind of notes to it. And there is a pretty good, you see what it's doing to me, a significant amount of spice and pepper on the back end of the finish. 128.7 proof. So let's go ahead and fire up our stick and see how these go together. I am using my Rocky Patel 5 torch, the Envoy. I love this cigar, this lighter. There's just a plethora of smoke coming off of this stick right at the light. The draw seems to be just a little tighter than, say, a medium draw. But not bad. Just a little bit on the tight side. Isn't it? Sometimes it's good to be a little on the tight side, and a lot of different things. On the palate, I pick up some notes of like white pepper, caramel, vanilla. There's a nice kind of peanut buttery kind of creaminess to it. try these together. They do go very well together with the vanilla and the fruitiness on both offerings, kind of complementing each other. I think this is going to be a pretty good pairing if I can hold out on the Jack Daniels till the end of it. But I think this one's going to work out. Very good. I'm going to go ahead, burn this stick down to the halfway mark, and then I will come back and give you an update. And those of you watching on Instagram, I will say adieu, and you can pick up the rest of it when the audio is put up somewhere around Tuesday or Wednesday. Have a good one. Hey folks, hey Stoners, I am back. And these two offerings are going very, very well together. The Undercrown is a wonderful smoke. It's not overpowering. That Connecticut, Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper is very mellow. And as we got close to the half, the caramel seemed to give way to something a little more along the lines of like caramel-coated popcorn, maybe, I don't know, Cracker Jacks. Kind of that molassesy sweetness. That causes the stick to marry even better with the sweetness, the creme brulee, the caramelized banana, all of those things that are in the notes of the Jack Daniels Barrel Proof. I think this is turning out to be a wonderful pairing. I hope I'm not slurring my words too much after drinking this 128 proof Tennessee whiskey. But I am going to burn this down to the band, and I will come back and give you my final thoughts. Hey Stoners, I am back. This was a wonderful experience. In the last half, the sweetness in the stick kind of fell away and was replaced with some really nice notes of like earth and hay. It was an interesting twist to this stick. I liked it, but I think for this pairing, it might have worked a little better without the change. Those palate profiles on the first half of the stick were just amazing with the Jack Daniels single barrel proof. The last half of the stick went well, just not as well as the first. But I think it was really good nonetheless, and I would give the Drew Estate Undercrown Shade 88 matchsticks out of 100. The Jack Daniel's single barrel proof should get more recognition from the whiskey enthusiasts around the world. That long finish and delicious palate that it delivers so much sweet and maple flavors that Jack Daniel is known for. It should please just about anybody. Even at nearly 130 proof, the burn is pretty well controlled. And I mean, you could add water to it, but it's not really necessary. It's a combination of like decadent desserts, decadent dessert flavors, and a really long sweet finish that gets me a rating of 94 whiskey stones for this guy. This was a really great spirit. I hope you have enjoyed this pairing as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, share, notifies, all that kind of stuff so you know when I drop new content. Please look for me on your favorite podcast platform. I'm pretty much everywhere. Pandora, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. I'm pretty much everywhere. Leave me comments. I really like to know what you think about the show and if you have any requests. As you may have seen, I made an announcement earlier this week that I have signed an affiliate marketing agreement with Drizly, the alcohol delivery service. So you will start seeing in the descriptions of my episodes a link to the spirit that I am pairing. All you have to do is click the link. It takes you directly to Drizly, to that spirit, and you can buy it right there and have it delivered directly to your door from your local package store. It is like Uber Eats on crack. So that's going to be from now on. You'll be able to see these great spirits. You can go get right to them, and you don't have to try and remember to go to the liquor store and pick one up to try it. And I've got it already handled for you. So you just click the link and go from there. Keep watching, because I've got some more things on the burners that should be coming here pretty soon, and I'm hoping for some more special things. But until next time, keep your sticks dry, your stones cold, and have a great day.